And we back with another one, y'all. Y'all already know this DAZ'S Journal, my channel, where I might talk about some shit that's going to inspire you, motivate you, some shit you need to hear. And I'm just talking about whatever I've been going through, whatever I've been learning on my journey of self-improvement. And on my journey to becoming a self-made, or not say self-made, because God has got his hands all in this. So through God given, a millionaire. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna keep dropping gems every day for y'all. Whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm figuring out, I'm gonna let y'all know too. With that being said, today I want to talk about just like learning from our lessons. Say it one more time. Today I want to say we gotta learn from our lessons. What I mean by that is, like, sometimes you ever felt like you was in like a cycle? Like you just doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and not like a cycle saying that like I'm just going to work and I'm working on myself, and that's a different type of cycle. That's like a cycle of building. That's like delayed gratification. But I mean like a cycle of like every time you do something, a bad result happen from it. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. But most time we take it as a loss. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Like we take it like, oh, why do I keep going through this? Why do I keep going through this loss? Why do I not knowing that the main reason we keep going through this loss is because of situations or whatever we doing is something that we need to change. And that's why I'm saying look at losses as lessons. Because if you look at a loss, like if you go through the situation, like the other day when I told you I got the ticket on the LIRR, that was my fault. I could have been mad and be like, oh, why he had to call the cops on me? No, that's his job. That man don't want to lose his job for me. He don't even know me. Why would he want to lose his job for somebody he don't even know? You get what I'm saying? But most people would be like, yo, he called the cops on me knowing that cops be killing people. No. It's my fault. What can I do now to make sure that don't ever happen to me again? Just have your ticket. Or make sure if I don't have a ticket, find another way to get home. You get what I'm saying, y'all? It's up to us to start taking responsibility for our losses. Or I'm not even going to say losses, our lessons. Probably God trying to tell you something. It's to me, that's what I feel like. I feel like it was God trying to let me know, like, listen, you got to tighten up in this area. Confirmation burp. You got to tighten up in this area because you doing this and you thinking that that's good when it's not. You get what I'm saying? Like for me, basically, it was like I'm gonna put it into like terms y'all might understand, I might not understand, but I'm gonna say it how as best as I can. It's like I was trying to finesse things too much. Like I was trying to go through life with a finesse, if that makes sense to y'all. Like I was trying to finesse things, like mingle and mangle things, like just use my words, try to get everything, or try to like just like play slick and get out of everything. And now I'm learning that's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. Cause I'm thinking about the situation, I could have played it 100% different. And now if I'd have played it if I'd have just humbled myself and played it different and been like, yo, I ain't got a ticket today. I ain't got a ticket today, brother. But you know what I mean? Woo, 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 woo. He probably would have let me rock. But me trying to play slick, I had like a fake picture on my phone, whatever, because I knew I left my wallet home. So it's like, and I thought about it. I said, damn, if I was in that situation, how would I feel? And I said, yeah, I would have felt the same way, because it's like you trying to play me like I'm a dummy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like certain times we got to start looking at situations from a different angle. Because if we keep looking at it from the same angle that we used to look at it, we're going to only be we're going to keep going on the same path. We got to start opening our eyes and looking for broader paths. And when I say broader paths, I don't mean going somebody else's path or going the next person's path. No, I mean make your path broader so you can run around this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying, y'all? We got to learn from our lessons. We got to learn to them. If you keep like before I kept dealing with a certain type of woman. I'm like, why I keep getting these type of girls? I realized it was me. It was me. How I was carrying myself, how I treated myself, made other people feel like they could like treat me a certain way. That's what I can say from that. Like it made me feel like they could. But now that I'm standing on all my toes, people have to come to me with respect. Because once you come to me with any type of disrespect, I'm out of there. And they know that. They know it's not no joke. It ain't no joke. I'm not staying around nothing that's not helping me grow. Nothing. So that's the lesson I had to learn. I had to learn that I'm not putting myself down for you to like me no more. It's either you're going to like me or you don't like me. And if you don't like me, that's cool. I can ignore you. I don't have to hate you. That's another thing. Don't put no hate in your heart for nobody. And don't look for revenge on nobody neither. Just ignore people. Learn to ignore them. Say, you know what? I wish you the best. You could eat, but not at this table. You get what I'm saying? Because at this table, we're going to make sure that we grind. Even if we eating tuna right now, we're going to keep eating that tuna until that tuna turns to steak. Because we're going to grind and we're going to get there. We ain't putting ourselves down for nobody no more. And we ain't making people feel better than we are. Like, no. And we not going to, don't shrink yourself for nobody. Nobody. Don't shrink yourself for nobody. I know I'm getting a little bit off topic, but I just want to put that in there because sometimes we need to hear that too. Don't shrink for nobody. If you go in the room, chest up, nose up. Look around. Up, observing, be observant. Observe what's going on around you. You get what I'm saying? Be yourself. I'm not saying be like stupid now and just be all over willy-nilly. Nah. What I mean by that is be very vigilant, but be yourself. Be cool. Chill out. Have fun. Don't let nobody feel like they could tell you to be less of yourself. If you in a club and you like dancing, dance your ass off. If you on a train and you listening to a song that you love listening to and you love reciting it, recite them fucking words. Don't think of people on the train, oh, he might look at me like I'm crazy. So what? If he look at you like you crazy, so more power to you. Because you know what you are. That's the thing. We know what we are. So we can't let other people change us. You get what I'm saying, y'all? We can't let other people make us feel like we gotta bend and be like society. Nah, we not nothing like them. If you on your greatness path, and once you start understanding yourself, you start realizing that everybody has a weirdness to them, or everybody is kind of crazy. Everybody has a crazy to them. I heard Pat Bev say this on a podcast. He was like, Kawhi Leonard told him that everybody is crazy, but he just shows his more. And that made so much fucking sense to me, because it's like, yo, everybody do have like a side where they just want to just not wild out, but like act childish. But a lot of people are afraid of that because they're afraid of how the world gonna see them, how people gonna speak to them, how people see them. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So like we can't let people dictate how we feel about ourselves or how we move. Keep being you. Let me get back to the lesson now. Sometimes we gotta go through lessons, because if we don't go through lessons, we can't be shaped into the person we need to be. If I didn't go through certain lessons, I'd still be out there probably drinking. Let me be a little bit more transparent with y'all today. I caught a gun charge in 2020. Right? Caught a gun charge in 2020. When I caught the gun charge, I was going through it. I mean, everything felt like it was just off. Like, I just like, wow, I don't know what I'm doing, what's going on right now. And I was just going through it. And something happened, and then I just started crying out for the Lord. I just started, just like, yo, I need help, God. I need help. Like, I've always been a religious person or a spiritual person. So, but I feel like I fell off at that time. I'm not even saying I feel like, I know I fell off at that time. I wasn't as like diligent with myself or diligent with getting closer to God. So I prayed, I cried, oh God, I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need you, God. Like, and that was like, I was really crying, like not like boo-hoo, but I was just, tears was flowing. Right after that, I was fighting a gun charge for like a year and a half passed. My daughter comes over. But you know, my daughter, I spend the time with my daughter all the time, but my daughter comes over this specific weekend. And she says, Daddy, let me pray for you. Randomly. I'm like, huh? It caught me off guard. I swear it caught me off guard. But then I realized, like, that's probably God speaking through her sometimes. Because God could choose anybody to speak to you. Anybody nor anything. He can just, sometimes you might be off it and you just see something and it'll be like, damn, I needed that right now. So she prayed for me. And I promise you not, the next day I went to court. They dismissed my case. They dismissed my case because the situation was somebody told on me. But the person that told on me didn't want to come to court. And in New York, we don't have stop and frisk laws. Where it's like, if a cop see you, they cannot just touch you and search you if you have not done anything wrong. And if they do, any case has to get thrown out. So they threw my case out because now with the suspect or whoever that told on me wasn't coming to court. So now they have to have another reason for why they searched me. And they did it because I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing anything wrong on that night. You get what I'm saying? So it was just like, wow. Sometimes God can show you, God gonna show you he real. If you searching for him, he gonna show you. If you searching for God, if you just search for God, if you look deep in your heart and you say, God, I really need you. You let him know that you need him. Sometimes he put you in them predicaments just so you can know that he's the only one that can save you. That's why I'm saying learn from your lessons. Because if I didn't learn from that, I still probably would have been drinking. Or if I didn't go through that, I probably still would have been drinking. Still hanging with the people that don't serve me no good. Still hanging with, like, just doing things that's not aligned with my purpose. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Like, we all have a purpose, whether we know it or not. Some people find out late. Some people find out early. Some people just don't care to find out. Some people just too lazy to find out. Or some people know, but they don't want to put that work in. The work scares them. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, like, right after that, the gun charge, I got this job. I got a job. Started working, you know. I was still drinking. Don't get me wrong. At first, I was still drinking because that was like a habit I had to break. And it was not like it was an easy habit because I've been drinking excessively since I was like 16, 17, 18. You get what I'm saying? So it was a habit I had to break. But the love of God, look at the love of God. He showed me how to do it. He showed me that you can't just quit one time. Because I remember I quit for like 2.5 weeks and I was just like, I felt like. So what happened was he used to break it down for me. Take 3 days off, have a drink. Take 4 days off, have a drink. Take 5 days off, have a drink. Until he just introduced me to Think and Grow Rich. And that changed my mind. That changed, like, the clock. You know, they say you got clocks in your mind, like the clock works in your mind. That shit changed how my mind was spinning. Like, hold on. So this is me killing me? All right, I'm done with this. And I mean, tell y'all, this is how I knew I was done. I stopped for like a week. I stopped for a week. No, I think it was like 6 days, 7 days. And this was like 2 days before New Year's. It was New Year's? I think it was New Year's Day. It was New Year's night, matter of fact. But I went out a little earlier than New Year's, then 12 o'clock, so I could like just sit in a bar and read. So I sat in the bar, I ordered some food, ordered a good plate of food too. Great plate of food. And after I ordered that plate of food, she asked me, because I used to go there and get a drink. She said, do you want something to drink? You know, my body was dying to say yeah, because I'm around so much liquor. I'm around all people. And I said, no. I'm cool. Give me a bottle of water. And that's when I knew myself. I said, oh, shit, I'm changing. It might be a small change. And you might not see the results of it right away. But trust me, just keep going. There's going to be days where you feel like you don't want to keep going. Just keep going. Learn from the lessons. Learn. Drinking was making me too belligerent. I wasn't somebody that could control their liquor. And I could be, if you got to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with anybody else. I was not. I was using liquor I was using liquor as my confidence. You get it? I was using liquor as my confidence, and now I see that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I just came to that realization just now speaking it with y'all. So sometimes it's like you gotta just reflect, think about things, yo. Think about things. Don't let the lessons kill you. Think about it. Be like, yo, you know what? That's cool. You know what I mean? Let's learn from our lessons. Let's keep going. Let's keep growing. Let's keep getting better. Every time. All right, this is how I'm starting to look at things now, right? Every time something happened to me, I'll be like, yo, of course, we all got emotions. We all feel away. We all feel away. But I think about it, I'll be like, yo, what can I learn from this? In all honesty, what can I learn from this? You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that's really bothering me, if it's something that's out of my control, I'll separate myself from it. But if it's something that I can't control, I'm going to fix it. Or I'm going to find a way to fix it, and I'm going to work on that. You know what I'm saying? We got to start working on ways to get better, working on ways to keep going. Can't let nothing stop us, y'all. That's my number one thing. Sometimes I be in there, like, even when you feeling bad, look at it like, yo, what can I learn from this? Look at life as a learning process. Every day is a learning process. You're gonna learn something new every day. You're gonna grow every day. Even when you're 80 years old, you're still growing. Remember that, y'all. It's a never-ending process. Of course, even when you get to where you want to get to in life, you got to treat it like it's just another reward. And I got to keep going. I got to keep going. Because while God created us to create, and if we create something and then we just stop, it's just like, all right, so you just did that for this. And you got to remember that anything you get, God give you, he could take it right back right away. So keep creating, keep being great, y'all. Let's keep being great. Let's keep doing things that we know gonna get us to where we need to be. And don't let these losses break us all the way down. You're not gonna win all the time. You're gonna fail sometimes, but failure is not the end of anything. Failure is probably the beginning, because you're gonna learn new ways to win. I be losing sometimes. I lose a lot. But does that bother me? Yes. But do I let it kill me? No. What I do is I learn from it. Yo, damn. This situation happened. Yo, damn, why that happen? Oh, I did this wrong. I did that wrong. I did this wrong. Not this person. I did it wrong. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Like, we got to stop putting the blame on other people and put the blame on ourselves, even if it was their fault. We might get into an argument with somebody about something that they did. And you got to think about it like, yo, damn, why did I even argue with that person? You get what I'm saying? Put it on yourself. Put everything on yourself. Blame yourself for everything. And when you get a block in the road, figure out how to climb that motherfucker. Let's stop just settling. Don't settle. Don't settle because you took a loss and think that's the end of it. That's where your threshold is. Nah. Sometimes when we hit that threshold, we gotta just keep push that and punch right through that shit. Because we are creatures of evolution. We keep growing. We are creatures of evolution. And if you just stay stagnant, that's Jordan Peterson. I'm gonna say this and then I'm out, because I don't want to keep y'all here for too long. I'm trying to give it to y'all short and sweet. Pause. But Jordan Peterson said this. He said, you can choose. If you choose to stay at your job where you're miserable, time gonna go on for the next 5 years. If you choose to be at your job for the next 5 years, right? You're gonna grow more miserable at your job, and you're gonna be older. But if you take them same 5 years and you keep planning and doing things, not even planning, taking action towards your goals, you're gonna land somewhere among them stars. You're not gonna be in the same position. Because you are, as a person, is going to grow. And once you start growing, you start looking at things differently. And once you start looking at things differently, woo, that's the cachet right there. So with that being said, y'all, let's grow. Let's grow to learn to be resilient. Be very resilient. When anything trying to stop us, we look at it and we look it dead in the eyes and we say, if you think you're going to stop me, you got another thing coming. If you think you're going to stop me, you got another thing coming. Because why? I don't stop. I might fall, but I'm going to get right back up. Even if I got to use crutches to get back up, I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk. I'm going to use them crutches like it was faster than my legs probably. But I'm going to get up. Don't let nothing keep y'all down. If you're feeling down, say a prayer. God going to give you the answers. Trust me. He going to just put it. I don't know how he going to do it. Because I don't have that ability to tell you how God works. Only he know how he works. But I'm telling you, he works. He's listen, hands down. So with that being said, put God first, pray for faith, and don't let nothing stop you. Peace.